Time for another review episode, comics review episode. This one's going to focus mainly on Rob Potsy Potchek. I went on Keenspot, and I got a big old pile of Rob-related comics, whether he did covers or did the comic. I'm not sure. He had his editorial hand in most of these, I believe, but we will go through who's part of each one as we talk about them. Go to keenspot.com. Check it out. Lots of great artists, lots of great comics. Rob Potsy Potchek has a ton of fun parody style comics that he works on. Now you have Happy Astronaut on there. You got Troy Dungara on there with Kid Slapshot and all his contributions with his different covers and stuff that he put on there. And lots of other great creators, artists, writers. And we like to pick up a few things from him every couple of months. So we got a nice little pile. And it came with a nice little coupon because it took him a while to get it shipped to me. So I will be placing a nice order with that coupon here somewhat soon. But for now, let's go over some of these comics that we got. Starting out with Fartnite. Yes, not Fortnite, it's Fartnite. It is basically Fortnite with farts. Prepare to enter the brown eye of the shitstorm. The kid-tested, Drake-approved cultural phenomenon of the century gets the Keenspot parody treatment in this explosive first issue of Fartnite. Experience the flatulent adventures of a motley crew of unknown soldiers forced into a battle royale where all the weaponry is powered by their own supercharged farts. Script and letters by Mike Rosenzweig. Light a Match was illustrated by Remy Izo Mokhtar. Cleveland Steamer. The line art was done by John Giuseco. Colors by Macarena Cortez. It's created by Chris Crosby, Remy Izo Mokhtar, and Mike Rosenzweig. I assume this is a Rob Potsy Potchek cover. I don't know what Rob's signature looks like, and I don't see a signature on this cover anywhere. So, but I would assume, unless I picked this off a different page, but I thought I got all these from Rob's page. So more than likely that's a Rob cover. Doesn't really say anything on here. I want to get this God Mode comic with this Tomb Raider cover. I want to find out more about that one. But yeah, it just says cover C on the cover gallery. Doesn't say who did it. Limited copies, but yeah, this is a lot of fun. Basically the Fartnite game, because they go through, there's a variety of different little restarts of their game, just as if you were playing it. You have a good run, you have a bad run, die right away, you get shot down while you're dropping into the game, and they find out they got someone sniping them and taking them out constantly. And they hunt down who that person is. But yeah, it's it's what you can imagine. I mean, I don't know if I can find a good quick one in here, but if you look at her, your gun pack has a hose running off your pack that's strapped to your ass, and you eat different foods throughout the game, and those foods cause you to fart. You fart into your gun pouch, ammunition chamber, and then you just go around shooting farts out of your guns. But yeah, this was hilarious. Uh, this is definitely more fun than the game Fortnite. Irritates me playing that game because every time I figure out how to use my buttons and how to use the weaponry and stuff, by then I got someone on my ass shooting me, taking me out. Or if I try and do some of the building part of it, aspects of it and stuff, it's like just as I'm learning how to build or getting materials, someone's taking me out. Or you get a nice safe sanctuary style area built up with a nice set of levels that you can hide on, and all of a sudden you got this big cloud shrinking. Basically, the world, after so many people die, the world shrinks and shrinks and shrinks until you're all down into this one little center area. But yeah, that was a enjoyable book. I don't think they did a issue 2 yet or anything like that, which they should have. They should have done at least 3 issues for that one. I think they could have played with it some more. But check that out. Now we got Junior High Horrors. This is the main reason I went on to Rob's site, because I have a few issues of this parody run, but I never got the complete set or anything like that. So I figured, what the heck, I'd go through and get some that I don't have, or at least covers that I don't have. And this one is Junior High Horrors. I want to say April Fool's Day special number 1. This is, I believe this is all Rob Patsy Patchek. Written, lettered, and edited by Rob Patchek. Art and colors by Eric Kent. Yeah, I always forget about Eric being part of Eric and Rob doing this run. But you get your '80s horror characters. You get parodies from Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason, Halloween, Candyman. Just so many different characters from the '80s horrors that we love, and they just parody out their storylines. This one's April Fool's Day. Someone's going around dumping what looks like blood on our characters, and we end up dealing with a Norman Bates storyline in here, where they go to this hotel. It ends up being the Perkins Hotel. And, yeah, you got your Hellraiser character, your Christine, and all the horror characters we grew to love in our teenage years, childhood. But it's just fun watching them go through, trying to figure out what's going on and messing with each other, and also hanging with each other, helping each other out. This is really enjoyable. Great little April Fool's Day one shot. And I love this cover, this parody cover of the Poltergeist with Frederick, our Nightmare on Elm Street cat, staring into the TV. But yeah, that was really well done. And then you got Junior High Horrors, Strangest Thingees, #1. Little Shop of Horror cover. That was the Rob's cover. And I already have the Eric Kent one. That's the one I got originally. And this one basically plays off that story. And I love how you get this poster in the center, fold out poster with this. But yeah, our characters dealing with the crossover with Strangest Things. Yeah, Jason, our JB character, hanging out with the Strangest Things weird puppies. Giving it a dog biscuit. But yeah, if you like Strangest Things and you like 80s horror and stuff, which Strangest Things is basically based off that style stuff, this is perfect for you. Notice a lot of your characters from that show being parodied out, or Sheriff and stuff, and the girl 11 or whatever her name is, all done up. But yeah, this one was a lot of fun too. It's just these characters, how they have them set up, like JV, which is the Jason Voorhees character. He's got his mom always hanging out with him and keeping an eye on him. You got Mike Myers character. He's got his sister hanging with him all the time and stuff. It's just, these are a blast. Then we picked up the first 8 junior high horrors. I have a couple of them, but I didn't have the whole set. So I figured, what the hell? I'll get them and hopefully get the covers that I don't have. Just picked randomly, didn't check to see which ones I had. But this first issue shows our kids dealing with the first day of school, all the frustration, anxiety. This one was written and created by Rob Pacek. Illustrators were Rob Retriano. Colors and letters by Billy Parker. This is basically dealing with the first day of school, meeting new kids and old kids, and the problems you gotta deal with. Frederick always protecting Nancy and keeping an eye on her, and people messing with Frederick throughout this storyline, and the boy that they all fall for and stuff. The standard school stuff crossed over with the 80s horror genre. Parodied out, made all goofy and fun. Then we got issue 2. This is, you got J.B. Lakes, Mikey Holiday, Lori Holiday, Nancy St. Elms, Frederick the Cat. This is by Rob Pacek, Eric Kent, and Billy Parker. And this one deals with Mikey. Well, they go on a school class trip with their shop teacher. Their one-armed shop teacher named Bruce Williams. So I love how they take advantage of as many of the classic horror films as possible. But yeah, we got the school class trip. We got Mikey with his little squirrel that basically he hit with a stick too hard. killed it off, and he's dragging it around with him, stinking up the place. He buries it while they're off doing the class trip, and there ends up being the jock kids messing with our horror kids, and just all kinds of interesting things happen along the way, and lots of stuff happens with Mikey and his squirrel in this issue. It's so much fun. They're just such a blast. This one I thought was a one shot because I know I have this, but I have a different cover for it because of the walking flu issue. I thought that was a one shot just right. All these could be taken as one shots. You don't have to sit there and buy issue number 1 on. You can buy wherever you want. Jump in and check it out. I think you'd be alright reading any of these because, like I said, I picked up a couple in the past. I enjoyed them, reviewed them, didn't look at them thinking I needed more and more things to fill in questions and holes throughout here. But this one, again, we deal with bullies and all that going on. JV gets a little more comfortable with a girl that's basically a Carrie style parody. And it's like, he's like, I like red, I like blood on you. You look so pretty with blood on you. But Mikey has to deal with kids getting sick. And he's got like an issue with germs and stuff, and which I don't know why when he carries a dead squirrel around and stuff. But and in this episode, we get introduced to the phys ed teacher that happens to don a certain baseball bat from a certain zombie series we know. But yeah, with that and dodgeball crossed with all these sick kids, you can imagine what happens. And it's basically a parody of The Walking Dead mixed with a flu outbreak. And that's why it's called The Walking Flu. So much fun. I know I keep saying that, but these are just a blast. And I love the Frederick the Cat character, and he's awesome. They're all awesome. I really enjoy all these characters. Not a single one I can't stand. This issue, no running in the hallway. Don't see no tagline for this, but it's basically about it. I mean, there's school issues and stuff like that, but it goes into a sleepover at Nancy's house, which, if you know Nancy's for the Nightmare on Elm Street thing, and the Frederick crossover, and you can imagine with a sleepover what happens with Frederick and everybody along the way, and just you might not want to go to sleep at that sleepover because you might end up in a dream world nightmare that you gotta deal with. But yeah, another very well done issue. Then we got number 5. This is, I think this one. Oh yeah, okay. This one we get some more interest. Got the school cafeteria lady, and this one you have to go by the outskirts. This character's based off oh, come on. the one where they had everything in my head and just all went away. But there ends up being a fart outbreak because of the cafeteria food, and Mikey's just freaking out, of course. I don't understand why Mikey's got so many issues with people's flatulence and stuff, but yeah, he'll carry a dead squirrel around. What's up with you, Mikey? But yeah, Mikey tries to escape the mass clouds of. Damn it! I just had his. Come on, the little doll with the white face sets up the traps, puts your head in a machine and all that shit, and you got to get yourself out of it by injuring yourself. Man, that's gonna drive me nuts, and it's right on the tip of my tongue. I know what it is. I got Jinx stuck in my head for some reason. Jigsaw. Yeah, Jigsaw, that's who. But if you look at it, the character, when I seen him, instantly I'm thinking Spike from Buffy is what I got from it, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the Jigsaw character. Alright, we got number 6. Awesome little Freddy kind of shining crossed over with Nightmare on Elm Street style cover for this one. But in this story, I love her Candyman character always has the little bees hanging around. Let's see, this one, they go to summer camp. And of course, if you're in summer camp, you gotta deal with the kids that pick on you there too. And they have a contest, and just so happens that a lot of the contest items are things that our characters would be good at. They end up having 3 different groups of characters. In this one, you got JB's team, which is our horror kids. You got the Lettermen, which are the jocks. And then you got Buffy's Slayers, which are the female badasses. But yeah, it's very well done. Fun little camp. Camp contest style story, having to go to that summer camp and dreading it and dealing with whatever happens along the way. We got Junior High Horrors number 7, Heckraiser is on the cover. And then this one we get Shining Girls are part of this storyline. And they're just wanting to get people to come play with them. And at the same time, you got our Hellraiser guy trying to figure out a Rubik's Cube. And lots of people come in the room to see him and see what's up with that. And it's still got the regular school bully problems and all that going on throughout here. But oh yeah, our one character makes a corn maze in this episode for a yearly corn maze event, and you're gonna have to read it to find out what happens. And then we got number 8. I had to pick up 2 covers for this one because you got the Fright Night style parody cover, and then you got the Nightmare Before Christmas parody style cover, and so I had to pick those 2 up. I just love these covers. Billy Parker did a Nightmare Before Elm Street, or Nightmare Before Christmas style cover. And Eric Kent and Federico Soik did the other cover. They also have a Die Hard teaser style cover on here. But in this issue, again, lots of standards, school things and happenings that they cross over with. This one gets into Frederick doing a bunch of stuff in here. Our Shining twins just so happen to have their own Frederick dolls. And Frederick keeps getting in mischief, and they have to deal with stuff to figure out what's going on with that. But they also have Mikey and Die Hard, a Christmas story. So you got a nice little Die Hard crossover here. A little Die Hard parody in this storyline. And it's just, Mikey's so awesome because he doesn't talk. So they do it so well how they play him out in his character. But yeah, those were a ton of fun. I suggest, like I said, you can pick up one randomly or get the whole set or whatever. Tons of awesome covers. And just, if you like that parody style goofiness, that's perfect for you. And the last one we're going to talk about is another fun parody. X-Liefelds, #1. If you're a fan of Liefeld's characters and stuff, this is a wonderful parody of all those type of characters dealing with a random event at the time. And it's just the goofiness that they do with mixing up the different styles and playing with their abilities. And, totally messing with the characters. And just basically playing on their powers and abilities and just having fun with it. Just so well done. But yeah, artwork's awesome. Storylines are awesome. I suggest going on Keenspot.com, pick up some of these things. Check out Troy Dungara. Check out Rob Potcheck. Check out, I'm not sure what Happy Astronaut would be under if they put it under both Matt Fife and Matt Rogers separately or how they do that, but go on their website, just scroll through the different artists and creators and see what things catch your eye and check them out. And I have yet to be disappointed by anything that I've picked up from Keenspot so far. So I say have fun with it. Get yourself some good humor, which we all need in our lives these days. Some fun parodies. So yeah, do that, and we'll get back to you with more reviews soon. Keep following, checking out, rate, review, tell a friend about Under the Cull of Under the Cull of MS. Sorry about that. Check out Crimson Cull Comic Club. We got offshoots. I gotta get all the information of, I'm not sure which ones I'm allowed to mention and all that stuff, but we got creator sites, we got drawing sites, artist sites. I got my Instagram with all kinds of my latest artwork. I've been playing with it and doing some other oddball videos and things through there. But yeah, if you follow our Crimson Cult Comic Club, you'll get all the links to all the other side shows, and eventually I'll get a list set up of what I can and cannot mention. I just don't want to overdo it because I've mentioned stuff in the past and found out I wasn't supposed to mention it, I guess, but I don't know why. And it's like, you want advertising, you want to get people, so you got to put the stuff out there and you got to push it and promote it. And if you don't, you're not going to get the followers, and then you're just doing this shit for free forever like I've been. Over 700 episodes of stuff. And oh shit, if I combine all the Crimson Culls and Under the Cull and Under the Cull of MS, and audio, video, YouTube, all that shit, I'd say I'm over 1,000 episodes of stuff and still doing it for free. You need those likes and those subscriptions in order to hit that point where you can actually get some kickback, which would be nice. But yeah, check it out, and we'll get back to you again soon. Bye.